Google, for its part, says it will not remove the YouTube video linked to the consulate attack and the protests. But the company says it will block people from viewing the 14-minute clip in Libya and Egypt, where it has proven incendiary. But is that enough? NBC Bay Area's George Kitayama is live with Google's response and really the growing influence of social networks all around the world, George.
Oh, that's right, Jessica. You know, the film is called Innocence of Muslims. The film depicts the Prophet Muhammad as a fraud, and Google says the video will remain online because it fits within the guidelines of posting video on YouTube. It's a video NBC has chosen not to show.
It's cheap, it's trashy, it's offensive, it's inflammatory, but I would argue that it's also protected by the First Amendment.
Zara Bilu is the executive director of the Council on American Islamic Relations. She says despite the video being offensive, she supports Google's decision to keep it online.
The way we respond to bad speech is not through censorship, but rather through more speech. And as advocates of the First Amendment, we feel that this video should be left up, but also that the right of people to protest, to speak out against it.
Tech analyst Rob Enderle believes if Google decided to take the video off of YouTube, it would actually encourage more violent behavior.
Once you allow violence to dictate your behavior, then people will manipulate you through violence. And you don't want to create a pattern where that's the case, or every time somebody wants to get your attention, they kill somebody.
Google says the video fits clearly within their YouTube guidelines, but they took it down in Egypt and Libya. The tech giant says in a statement, "We work hard to create a community everyone can enjoy, and which also enables people to express different opinions. This can be a challenge because what's okay in one country can be offensive elsewhere." This is the latest example of social media influencing global and Middle East relations. Last year, Google executive Wael Ghonim used social media to encourage the Arab Spring, using social networks like Facebook and Twitter to help build momentum to overthrow Egypt's president. Balou says even though in this case the video is clearly offensive, there is no reason for violence.
It very clearly and explicitly seeks to insult the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, whom Muslims revere, and the religion of Islam, which 1.5 billion Muslims practice. But that no matter how offensive that is, that the appropriate response should never be violence.
Now, just who produced this video is still a mystery. The YouTube profile with the name Sam Basile uploaded the film, but it's not known if he's the one behind it all. Now, Atlantic Magazine talked to a man named Steve Klein, who describes himself as a consultant to the film. He told the magazine he doesn't know if Sam Basile even exists, but did say at least 15 people were behind the film. George Kitayama, NBC Bay Area News.